I think one of the biggest things that family members have to overcome when they have an alcoholic in their family is just understanding their own reactionary emotions. When they have a shopping list of all the atrocities that the alcoholic in their family did, the accidents, the DUIs, on, and, being reactionary to that, which is very normal. Unfortunately, when you're reactionary and you're using that shopping list of atrocities that the alcoholic did against the alcoholic, that's not really helping the alcoholic. It's also not helping the family. It's creating division, and nobody can heal from that kind of situation. And as a family member, I get it, believe me. I mean, I understand all the atrocities, and sometimes it's almost impossible not to have animosity and anger and frustration. I mean, I could give you examples with my wife. She drove through our garage and almost killed me one time. We were on holiday one time, and at the hotel, she got drunk and broke the toilet and flooded out the entire floor of the hotel room. I used to come home and she'd be passed out, in the middle of the living room. There'd be vomit and other bodily fluids all over the place. I get it. There will always be a shopping list of atrocities. The thing is, you have to overcome that, and you have to understand that the alcoholic in your family has a mental health disease. They actually are mentally disabled at that point, and you have to approach it as the person has a mental disability. And that will help you really control your reactionary emotions and approach the situation completely different, with different eyes and with a different attitude. And believe me, I understand the emotions completely, because sometimes it's not just emotional things that you have to deal with. It can be financial situations. Sometimes you might be paying hundreds or thousands of dollars for a spouse or a child, a son or a daughter, who you have to pay their tickets or their court costs, or their DUI fees, lawyer fees, higher insurance fees. I get it. It affects us economically and emotional, and sometimes that's impossible to separate from the person. And I understand every situation is not the same, and this doesn't apply to every angle and every situation. I understand that. But you have to get to the point where creating division and anger and frustration and those emotions are not going to help anybody. You have to get that person help. You have to get them into a detox, into a rehab facility, maybe sober living. You have to, find accountability partners for this person. You have to support that person, or if it's gotten too out of hand, it's too crazy, you got to make a way to divide from that person, separate yourself from that person. And sometimes those are the only two decisions that are available, unfortunately. And you have to come to that conclusion. Continuing to be angry and frustrated and filled with animosity is not going to help you, and it's not going to help the alcoholic. And really, the whole point of this video is for family members of an alcoholic to understand their position in the alcoholic's life. Are they part of the solution, or are they part of the problem? Also, it's very important to understand and take care of your own mental health in the situation, and be aware of how you're affecting the entire thing. If you need help with this, again, links are in the bio. I've helped thousands of alcoholics, and just as importantly, I've helped their families. Please like, share, and comment. I also have a Facebook group called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. It's growing by the day. And again, thanks for listening.